This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/butterscotch.
Andrew Moore Crispin here at Digital Experience at CTIA 2011. I got my hands on the 8.9 inch and the 10.1 inch Samsung Galaxy Tabs. It's all terribly exciting. I'm here with Josh, who's going to kind of tell us a bit about these guys, what we can expect with the 10.1 and the 8.9 inch Samsung Galaxy Tab. Right. Now I understand you actually have a working model in your hand.
Right, so what we have here, this is the version for Vodafone in Europe. So it's live, it works, we can walk through it. Okay. This is what they'll look like when we have these up and running.
Right, so these very, very thin. They really are crazy thin. I understand that's the technical term that you guys are using
crazy
too.
Thin. Yeah.
Crazy thin.
Yeah, in fact, I had just a paper folder this morning, and I looked up and looked at that, and I looked at these, and I thought,
not too far, huh? Yeah. No, I mean they really
How'd we do that?
ridiculously thin. Yeah. And the material on the back makes it nice and grippy. Feels pretty good in the hand.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us. I mean, you know, aesthetics and all that stuff. That's really important. But more to the point,
right?
Show us what it can actually do.
Okay, so honeycomb, right?
Right.
Some of the customizations that we've made with TouchWiz are obviously some of our widgets. Let me show you here with this photo widget. Usually you hold the widget to get rid of it, throw it away, remove. I'm not going to remove that. I'm just going to bring it back. So when we hold it down and just let go, it gives us the option to resize.
Okay.
And you can see all the options we have here. Now some of those we can't do because there's obviously something already there.
Sure.
And if I try and move it out here, it'll pick up.
Dice.
No way. Oh, smaller? Okay, right? And it jumps to those preset dimensions.
I like this because I mean, you know, I really do enjoy using my Android phone. One of the major problems I've always had with it is that I can't say, well, I want my widget to be about this big, and here it's always like, okay, you want the calendar widget? It's 4x1 or it's 2x2. Those are your options.
Right.
So I like that. That's good thinking.
So, and I lost it right there. I'll have to go put it back. Where's my gallery? Let me see my gallery.
That's all right.
Anyway, we'll go back.
We'll let that widget go for now.
I'll have to go see if I can find it. So here, you can resize it similarly. If you go down here to some of these ones that could be jumping all over the place now. I mean, this can actually resize to the size of an icon.
So right now,
go from being a widget down to just being
very cool. So we get one-touch access to maybe a favorite website or something.
Right,
like that.
Right, exactly. So anyway, another cool thing we've got going is this live tile, and you can pull up a set of quick apps just here along the bottom.
Okay.
And no matter where we go, they're still available. Okay. So
now we're kind of real-time multitasking. We're not even kind of. We're actually real-time multitasking.
Yeah,
we can
right there.
Pull up a quick a phone call or pull up our calendar or something like that.
Right.
Now this is a Samsung thing too, right? What do we call these things again? Mini apps or something?
I think the term's live tile. I'll have to check on that.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing more about those.
Or Quick Tray, I think was the other one we call it.
Quick Tray, live tile, something like that.
Something like that. Right.
I like that concept though. So all we do here is we pull this up, we then jump into whatever little live tile application we want to check out. Pull up a calculator if we wanted to do that. I like this. This is good thinking. Because I mean, who needs a calculator application on your Android tablet when really it's just like, what is 2 + 2? Because I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I might know.
No, but it's handy for when you need it. You know, I've got a calculator on my phone. I don't use it that much, but if it was someplace handy, not having to go and dig through all the apps I've downloaded to find it, and this really solves that problem.
All right, so now, I mean, we saw this is not the final model with the super thinness and all that stuff. But what are the specs we can expect with this device?
I think what we announced today, it's a dual-core device.
Yep.
We'll have both the 16 and 32 gig memory.
Yep.
The pricing, I believe, we did announce.
Yes.
It's.
I understand that the 16 gig 10.1 inch tab is going to be $499 in the US, and then $599 if you step up to the 32 gig.
That's correct.
And if you then downsize the screen about an inch and you go to the 8.9 inch tablet, you're looking at $469 US for the 16 inch. 16 inch. That's not even a tablet anymore. It's like a desktop computer.
You weren't supposed to talk about that yet.
No.
You said you were.
That's a spoiler. Spoiler alert. So it's the 16 gig on the 8.9 for 469
That's right.
and 569 for the 32 gig.
32 gig. That's
Very
right.
nice. And when are we actually going to see these hitting stores?
I believe sometime in June. I was actually giving a tour during our event.
Yes.
I believe, and our PR team, I think, can back me up. I believe it's June 8th was what we announced.
Okay, cool.
But I'll probably have to check on that and make sure.
All right. Well, we'll give any information that we need to.
Bit of a doubt,
So
right?
where are we going? What website are we going to where we can kind of watch the Galaxy Tab progression to see when this thing actually hits stores near us?
Oh, that's a good question. I think you can go to Samsung Mobile and watch that unfold. And I'm sure our retail partners will have it as well. I don't know if we've announced our retail partners yet, so I can't tell you which retail partners.
You almost slipped there. You're like, well, go down. Oh, crap. I can't.
We will have retail partners,
I would certainly hope so, yes.
with Wi-Fi,
Yes,
right?
they often help when you're trying to sell devices.
It does help so much.
That's free advice.
Thank
Josh,
you.
thank you
I'll
very
take
much.
that back to headquarters.
You should. Take it to Korea. Take me with you.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right, Josh, thank you very much.
Okay,
For
good talking
information,
to you.
everything we discussed here, prices, all that great stuff, hit up the show notes on butterscotch.com.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/butterscotch.